And so we continue day 11. With a broken amalgam vessel, but the vaccine still in our hands, we have a great opportunity to fix many things. Right. I want to begin where we left off last time. I also want to find the changeling, where the fuck she is. Okay. Got a lot to do. Okay. It's happening again. I sure do love a Twin Peaks reference. It is happening again. Fine.
Никогда не один.
So,
Всюду вещи.
my thinking is that
Каждый скрип, как выстрел.
Hold on, how much infection is there? More than I would like. If I... really fucking hack at it this time. Really hack at it. Yeah, if we really push it. Try and really like minimize ever any possible infection, right? I think that narrows it down. She's here. Okay, okay. That makes that a mite easier. Yes, okay. That makes that a bit easier. At least I think so. Let's just see if we return to day 11. With this as our decrees, will that minimize where she is? No, we haven't triggered that quest off yet. Okay. I reckon we can narrow her down. Yep. That did narrow her down quite significantly, so she's here or here. That's much easier to search. Much easier. Okay. So we can find one Clara here and the other Clara there, and then we'll find that they're twins. Right? That's my theory, at least.
Кипит, трещит, скрипит, живет.
Maybe I'm wrong. Who knows? But That's my assumption. Okay. Let's go hunting for Clara. This is generally a much more manageable level, I think. If she's not here, she's not here, but, you know. I think it'd be interesting to see if we can spot her, because I think she must be around here somewhere. Especially if we'd have a relatively, you know, Shabnak removed iteration of a plague zone. What's the worst that we can do if we do this? Like, just not find her, but still get whatever resources we have by hanging around here. I think it's still a good idea to give it a try. It's not a bad idea by any stretch of the imagination. Okay, not there so far.
Никогда не один. Всюду вещи.
So, not around this zone. We've still got all of this zone to explore. We'll find her. If she's here, we'll find her. I guarantee it. If she's here, we will spot her. I suppose that is a big if, but, you know.
Никогда не один.
I have my faith.
Всюду вещи.
Oh. Fuck off. It's either that or we go and find her in the Crowstone, and I suspect that's probably more likely where she's going to end up being, but... It's not as if wasted time completely fucks us over here. Not around here so far. Okay, this top corner then, near Isidore's house, yes? If she is around here, she's making it awfully difficult to tell. Maybe she's not. Maybe this is all a red herring.
Кипит. Трещит. Скрипит. Живет.
No, not here at all. Nope, she's not here. Oh. Well, wild changeling hunt this might have been. Nope, not here at all. No trace of her. We have explored all around. Oh, a mirror. Well, again, I'll keep that for later. Oh well.
Лучше бы не слышать.
trace. Well, the other play quarter is the one with Yulia's house, so I suppose... it's worth a shot. Alright. Very well. Let's go have that Yulia conversation again. And maybe do a quick scout around that area, just in case Clara's there, because she might be. You never know. Oh, where's she gone? Where's she gone? You're Dankovsky, aren't you? I've heard of you. I was looking for Yulia. Is she home? She's out. For a walk. Where does she usually walk? I'm afraid it's rather urgent. Yulia needs to be alone. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to be pushy. Dankovsky, Yulia needs to be alone. End of story. I expect that she'll be back after 2. Come then. Alright. Come back later, fine. Well, gives me a chance to explore the district. See if we can maybe find this. Missing sense of... this missing changeling. Where are you, Clara? Are you actually around here at all? Or is this all just a figment of my imagination? Have I just misinterpreted drastically where you could or should be? She could only be in these 2 places now. These 2 districts, even.
Слишком у вас нервы натянуты.
I heard something then. It sounded like a pipe, like a Pied Piper. I can hear something. Maybe that's just the soundtrack, but no, fuck off. It sounds like it's coming from over here. Or maybe in there? Ah, is this just a wild Clara chase? There isn't normally a soundtrack that accompanies this place. She's often accompanied by rats, right? So is this like a Pied Piper thing, or what? None of this is useful to me right now. Where have I not explored? Have I just misinterpreted something? Is this a pointless chase? I mean, she'll probably be at the Crowstone. But... see, I can't hear that Piper music anymore. Quest markers just point me directly into the middle. See, there it is again. It's here. I know it. It's here. It's like it's right here. I know it's pointing to something near here. Ah. It's... it's right here. It's right here.
Кипит, трещит, скрипит, живет.
Yes, I know. I know. Fuck. It sounds like it's coming from here somewhere. But where? Am I wearing my headphones on correctly? Yes, I am. It's like, it's here. Ah. I want to figure this out so badly. Oh!
What is it, human? You never heard bone music?
You two seem to have found harmony. Why am I not surprised?
Unlike you dull-minded doctors, Clara is capable of much. She can hear, for instance.
Тебе так нужен многогранник? Он же мертвый.
We're bound by the same
Даже
earth,
если его заселили живые, мертвый.
Beaten by the same fates. And we want the same thing. To save the town. Humans can be useful too. A little, but they can. For example, your bones make the finest flutes. Hear the music? Those sounds can only be drawn from human bone.
A flute made of bone. Where did you get the bone for it?
From the ground, of course. Where else would we take it from? The earth is ancient, full of bones. Hear the tune? It's a weeping music, crying over children imprisoned in an enormous tower.
That explains it. I thought those strains were painfully familiar.
He's a doctor, man. His ears are full of science and nothing more. Soon the soldiers will march to the polyhedron, and there will be blood. The doctor man knows it, but he doesn't know what to do, so he wanders the town like a tourist, indulging himself.
What are you two doing together in the middle of a plague district? No. You'll be disappointed. I know nothing about the soldiers of the polyhedron. Please, be more specific.
Anyone with ears knows. Do you hear how the cursed tower creaks, how frightfully? Children don't belong in it. That creaking is the echo of a coming disaster.
If you have an idea how to bring them out, I'm all ears.
I can lead them out. I'll lead every child to a safe place. I only need to choose the right melody, but for that melody, I need a special flute. Find me a child's bone, a shin bone, and this is important. It must be the bone of a child who has died a terrible death. You've lost your mind, Prophet. What do you mean, a terrible death? Tortured, tormented, starved to death. Have you not heard the parable of the boy who was dismembered and thrown into the woods? His shin bones sang the murderers' names on the wind. That's the kind of bone I need. Such bones make the finest flutes. And where exactly am I supposed to find a bone like that? Yeah, it is ancient, full of corpses and bones, even the bones of boys who suffered. Find one and bring it here. Then I'll save every child from the tower. I'll play for them, and they will follow me. The bone won't be enough, for you can't lead them all out with a flute. In the tower, there are children so deep in reflections. In other worlds, they may not hear it. Bring me hooks, Dr. Man, and I'll be able to snag them and pull them out. I'll get every last child out from their reflection. Don't go to the cemetery. There are bones there too, but you need different bones. A different place for the dead. A special place, where bodies are not buried but hidden. The finest children's bones are hidden amidst huge iron bodies. A child's bone and hooks. A clear goal. Huge iron bodies. A clear explanation. Anything else? The trains? We'll be waiting right here, physician, on this very spot, in the most plague-ridden quarter. Without us, the most terrible plague would have spilled everywhere. Today, that most plague-ridden quarter of yours could have been somewhere else, then I wouldn't have met you at all. Yeah. Hooks, though. Okay, this is going to be a tricky one to do. But that's fine. Hooks and a bone. Where the hell did we get the hooks? I have no idea. I've not seen hooks as a tradable item anywhere.
Слишком у вас нервы натянуты.
Okay. Well, might as well pursue every possible avenue. Okay, let's find Yulia. We begin the chat with Yulia. Again.
Плакать не плачу, а слеза бежит.
Fine. Okay. And here we go. An ally. If we can manage to get... Oh, which quest should I do first? Because I do get the impression that both of these will time out unless I do them correctly. So, the first one. Shall we go to the Dogheads? I don't really care about that right now. We go to the Dogheads. We go to the Iron. I knew those... Ah, good. Finally it all comes together. Okay, let's do this then. Mangled cars. Throw a stone? No. Okay, let's try this. Clara, 1, 2, 3. Let's do that. I have confidence in us today. I have confidence in our abilities to undo and redo what was lost. Okay, let's go. We can do this. Hello, sister of Clara, wherever you are. So you're the twin?
Это не я, клянусь. Все
Grow,
против меня, но я не виновата.
grow, little Wheater.
So you're sad now? What about all those assurances that you were nearly done with the plague?
Tell me, does your gift frighten you?
You're asking about what I've learned here? I'm not sure it's a gift or that it's even mine.
I, for one, am frightened. Of myself. Sometimes it feels like I can do anything, and sometimes I can't do a single thing no matter how hard I fight. I never know who I'll wake up as. Who I'll be hunting after turning one corner.
I understand you all too well.
My gift. What even is it? Where did it come from, and where is it taking me? It's bigger than me, it doesn't fit in my little head, or this heart that won't stop racing. You don't believe me, but I really can take pain away better than Katarina's morphine, and I can give pain back. But when I do it, I don't know how it will end. I didn't mean to kill Lara Ravel.
Then what did you mean to do? Answer me, since you've decided to bare your soul.
When I saw Lara, I understood her pain was so strong it would spill over and break the town, and I decided, what an idiot, that I could take it away. But it turned out Lara was made of nothing but pain, like a rag doll. Pull the rags out of the doll and there's nothing left.
Lara would have killed General Block, and I'm no longer sure that would have been so terrible.
Grow, wheat ear, rustle into the wind about Lara Ravel, who helped everyone, and whom no one could help.
I was looking for you on business. Block soldiers are convinced that you nearly bewitched him, that he listens to you now. Is that true?
He listens. Almost anyone will listen to me. Follow wherever I point them. If only someone would point me. Can you imagine, Doctor? A general, a celebrated commander, and even he can't show me the way. He wants to bow his head to me. I'm so tired. This isn't what I wanted, to break people's will.
So the soldiers aren't exaggerating. Clara, I wanted...
He's so desperate. Not because they sent him here to die with his soldiers, no. He's seen so much other people's grief. He's caused so much grief. I thought I'd take that grief away from him, and it was like I took him. Now he's a doll too, just a doll, stuffed with rags under a uniform.
Clara, listen. Block intends to burn my patients. It's true. He thinks it'll help the town survive. If he listens to you, you can help. Help. Please.
So he just heaps someone else's new grief onto his conscience to replace what I carried off? Of course. See, Doctor, it's pointless. Like bailing water from a boat with a hole in it.
Think about people. Not yourself. You're supposed to be our saint, mercy made flesh, so show it at last.
No, Doctor. I don't want to help. Do you want me on my knees praying to St. Clara? Fine, I'll do it. I don't want to bend block again. I don't want to bend anyone. I don't want to live among spineless dolls. Do you understand? You know, I understand. I don't want to either, but it's worse if there are fewer dolls, if my patients are broken and thrown out like trash. You're not a doll. Maybe Burdak isn't either, I'm not sure. That's why it's easier with you. You can't really be tugged by the strings. And I can see that you're asking for real. Alright. Have it your way. Block strings will be in my hands one more time, the last, but on one condition.
Thank you.
I'll try something I've never done. I'll tug block strings and then let go. I'll turn his face towards you, towards your patients. I'll make him hear you, make him think every thought about the hospital all over again. But the decision will be his. If there's any will left in him, let it show. Let a miracle happen. Let the doll come alive after all.
Okay. Not bad. At least there's hope now.
Come what may, Doctor.
Come what may. Okay. Okay. Come what may. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. You know, this is making me glad that I went back all those times and was a completionist about everything, a perfectionist. Fixed as many things as I could because it's giving me the best chances now to undo, to redo, to fix. We're having to go through the entire graveyard again.
Кипит, трещит, скрипит, живет.
This train graveyard does give me a bit of a headache. Bull bones. No. Can a rat tell the difference? Of course he can. He's a rat.
Лучше бы не слышать. Город шурчит. Город
The nests.
шурчит.
No. Bull. 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 Ah. That's it.
Лучше бы не слышать.
Okay, bone. Bone got.
Как будто вещь
Let's go, let's go, let's go. and clear some of these other quests whilst I'm running by. Now it's getting late already in the day, we need to be careful. It is much better to... But I'm also just literally right here. No tobacco on you? Cigarette, maybe? Smoking's bad for you. That's what a regimental doctor used to say. Healthy man, the right sort. As he was chewing his healthy cabbage, shell went straight through his head. What's going on here? Why were the cannons fired? How should I know? They're ranging their shots in the town, I suppose. I've been standing here since last night. Missed breakfast, my gut's twisting. Cigarette used to help, but now tobacco's gone damp. Damn thing won't light up. Ranging shots? What are you talking about? Artillery crews. Their mathematical precision. There it is. How do I get up there? And where are Klinsky and Maslov? Where the horned devils are they? You called up for the storm in the last tower, weren't you briefed? Lieutenant Grigoriev led them away. Well, we're stuck here in filth. Grigoriev's lot are getting ready to make war on children. On top of that, they're taking our men. Devil, damn them. Permission to address you. Captain, in front of us, you may use stronger words than devils when it's that kind of business. What kind of business? What's going on here? Off you go, Doctor. Go on. Go on. No. Doctor, wait. Tell me this. Who in this so-called town is responsible for supplies? Give me the name of that noble gentleman. Since the Inquisitor, Mark Karminski, has arrived, all authority has been concentrated in his hands. The Inquisition never acts with its own hands. Who did Karminski put in charge of the provisions? To my knowledge, the Olgimskis still distribute the town's material supplies despite the precarious position. Masters of the abattoir, so we had it figured out already. May I ask to what exactly you figured out? And that, Doctor, is none of your concern. The cannons in the surrounding grounds are a military installation and civilians have no business being here. I request that you leave the military site or we'll be forced to use force. I wonder what your general will say to that. I am, after all, the head of the emergency command fighting the epidemic. I'm entitled to ask whatever I must. Just as I thought. Makarov, Gugolev, be so kind as to place the doctor under arrest. And you, of course, have the Inquisitor's sanction to arrest the acting head of the emergency command? Captain, may I report? You can shoot me on the spot, but crossing the Inquisitor's vermin's asking for trouble. You may go. Just don't catch us here. Let us catch you here again. Is that clear? I'll get to the bottom of this one way or another. Other witnesses. Fine. I can do that on the way. We've got a few things. A few things we can do. It's not all doom and gloom. Join the army for truth. This is what it comes to. First they sent us to the world's end, and now they're putting people up against the wall. What do I tell my mother? She'll ask about my service. What do I say? Quit whining, will you? I'm sick enough as it is. Literally, I'm about to throw up. What happened? Joining the army for truth. Are you familiar with the phrase oxymoron? What happened? Did you hear it? Cannon fire in the town. Go take a look at the field kitchen yourself. You'll understand. I'm not going to describe it. It might make me vomit. Sounds like I should seal my nerves and my stomach. I'll have to come back. I'm not diverting my investigation still further. Okay. Things that we can undo and redo are looking rather thin. Yeah, I know.
Как будто вещи живут.
Yes, the Inquisitor's dead. I know. Everyone's very sad, but let's just deal with this other stuff first. Right? We have a really good opportunity to fix things here.
Fortify the left flank. Some sort of parliament is stuck in.
I thought he was gonna... Oh well, sorry, I just fucked up the line.
That's the doctor, the one who's tormenting people with the plague in the theatre. Oh really? He'll get rocked right in the eye for me.
Please keep your rocks where they belong. I come in peace to talk.
They won't shoot us, will they, Doctor? Please say they won't.
I don't know. Can't be sure of anything these days.
They can shoot all they want. I dare them. They think we can't fight back? No, sir. I got a couple of aces up our sleeves too. If massacre starts, they won't enjoy it.
They want to evacuate you from the town to save you from the plague. This is them trying to do good as they see it. Just don't provoke them and you'll be fine.
Will do. We totally will. You can go ahead and tell them that. We'll keep provoking them and we'll never come out. This is our home. Maybe I want to. Maybe I want to die for my own home. Maybe that's how far I'm willing to go. Let those full-grown jackasses carry our bodies out of here feet first.
Please call Khan. I'd like to speak for him.
Dream on. Khan's getting ready for battle. He's got no time for you parliamenters. I'm manning the barricades in his stead.
I'm sure Khan won't let it come to a confrontation.
And I'm sure you got roaches living in your ears. Didn't I tell you to scram?
You need to calm down, kid. Please don't throw rocks needlessly. Where are you going to find more this high up? Ooh. I've made that mistake before. How high up do I need to go?
I made a dreadful mistake.
Jesus. This thing really does give me vertigo.
Where's that doghead girl?
Ugh. Okay, so we're going to try and do some other quests in the meantime. Maybe see if we can, like, unlock that one from breaking. Oof. Oh dear. Oh dear, so we can see that, something terrible happened in the canteen. The goods look terrible. I should check them with all possible precautions. Oh dear. Okay, well, let's do this one first. Let's clear what's going on with this. We can also see that it looks like a lot of people have died here. Now, some of these have got bullet wounds. And I anticipate the soldiers have shot some people. I anticipate that we're running out of food. And that has led to riots and disagreements between people, shall we say. We'll do this quest line, see if that's something we can progress.
Шум надоел. Я и забыл, что мира так много.
The meat wasn't infected, but it spoiled several days ago. Putrid smell, awful colour, greasy white lava. You wouldn't eat it even starving. No sign passed, only rotten meat. And here we go again. Bullets and army boots scattered in disarray. Move. Moved, likely not to move after death. What happened here? Looks like they were shot. Looks like there was a scuffle. The food is bad. These are soldiers' food supplies, quite meagre, clearly from the town. The soldiers arrived without their own provisions. The crates aren't infected, but the meat is rotted. Crates with all Gimsky steel and canned goods. They smell bad. I don't understand. Infected? Well, I did check. Fine. Oh no, but I just checked. But I did just check. Oh, bugger, has it? I know they're not infected. I've just done that. The device sequence broke it. Meat is rotted. Brought rotten meat. Soldiers' mutiny shot the workers. What are those items over there? Some kind of puzzle. Saw a puzzle in Capella's house in the previous game. She must have been here recently. What's Capella got to do with this? Well, I suppose we can always try and find out. Okay, let's try this one more time.
Кипит,
See that there? That was
трещит,
hooks.
скрипит, живет.
They're here somewhere, I'm sure. There's hooks around here, I know it. Because I think that's what we've been just doing wrong, was we've been looking in the wrong places for the hooks and the wrong places for the bones. Well, we found the bone. The hook is somewhere around here. I'm gonna still go and keep going. We'll find them. We'll find them. Okay, that looks like the hooks, but I don't seem to be able to pick them up. Oh, wait. Here we go. Is this them? Oh, it was them. Oh my god. That was extremely tricky. Needle in a bloody haystack. I mean, I suppose it's appropriate given that they are hooks, but fuck me, man. Alright, let's go back. That is, I'm hoping something that they will patch the next time around, because that took a long while to get to work, and I had to futz around quite a bit to get them to pick up. I examined those hooks several times, but it was only like that last one just there where it would actually let me take them. Very tricky to understand what to do. Very, very tricky. But we were successful. And that means... hopefully... hopefully... that we can just do this particular quest. Fiddly, fiddly day. Oof. But I'm heartened again. I'm once more re-heartened. I'm no stranger to playing playing through games with a little bit of bugginess. That's fine. That's fine. I don't mind a little bit of trickiness. Here and there, it's okay. Ugh. Oh, fuck. Let me out. There we go.
Well then, Alice, back again. Decided to accept our help. You're not as feeble-minded as I thought.
Have the bone and the hooks. What now?
Good, human. Hand them over. I promise you won't regret it.
This deal stinks, but I have no choice. Children must be brought out at any cost.
А ты ведь сейчас не
Aw.
здесь.
I lost our
Только
wager.
делаешь вид, что здесь.
10 hooks profit. Here they are. Take them.
Are you betting on me? You were betting on me, you bastards.
А хочешь, я тебе песенку спою?
You were tapping along to our music. I saw it. You like it.
You know what I don't like? Block shut the hospital means to burn the patients.
Ah, yes, the general of a paper army. A paper soul inside a paper heart.
Why'd you call him that?
He's flimsy. Fold him how you like, crumple him, smooth it out. Write on him. He'll endure it all and do it all, obedient as can be.
Maybe it was you who whispered at his ear this close to the hospital?
The doctor man has forgotten again who the main character is here. It's not me hindering you, it's you hindering me. Until you admit that, I won't do a thing. Block will do anything I say, but I'll say nothing. I'll just listen to our music.
Clara, I've quarrelled with you, I've been rude, I regret it, please help me save my patients. Can you really feel no pity for them?
I pity everyone. That means I pity no one. Won't dance to our music, then leave, Dr. Man. I don't know what you should do. Go wander the steppe. Maybe you'll wander into someone's help.
Well, I hope that's a hint, which it is.
Врачу,
Fine.
исцели себя сам.
Quest done. Okay, back to this Clara we go.
У тебя горячая
Fine.
голова, так?
We've been through this before.
И холодное сердце, так? А надо бы наоборот.
With the prophet, music. So that's how it is. You, Doctor, didn't believe my twin sister, and now maybe I don't believe in her much either. But whatever the deeds, I'll be the one to answer for them.
And I'm just now starting to wonder how many Claras the town really has.
Tell me, does your gift frighten you?
Now here we go again. Fine. Let's go and rescue all of our patients. Once more, we can rescue everyone. Come what may. Okay. Town seems to have also just removed one of the points of interest I found. Don't know why it did that. It's here. So I guess every time we go and redo the past, then we might lose one of these points of interest. Let's go and just find it, briefly. Because it was just here, I think. I bought a shed load of shards, just for the occasion. Might be at the switchman's house. Switchman that we aren't escaping with. Oh well. Onwards then, I suppose. I could have sworn it was there. Oh well, if all else fails, I'll just buy more of this. Buy more of this stuff. Let's also just go and see what's happening back home, too, because we know there's something going on here. Wonder what it could be. Genuinely, I really have no idea what this could be. Unless there's a... Sure, myself. She passed by and Sprouts scrolled out the record. Music became flowered. She's here, friends, we're saved! I do feel a little sorry for the record. My father brought it to me from Nizhny. Had romances on it, the piercing ones, the kind that break your heart. Don't mourn it. Here's your best romance, the rustle of stems growing through a dead thing, all from her life-giving step. Whose step? Who walk here? Who else makes the lifeless live? Think with your head. Nina Kaina. Nina Kaina, your deceased ruler. The day before yesterday, someone stole her monument off her grave, and now this. What's going on? I'm telling you, saw it with my own eyes. Wild Nina walked past. Who else do you think could turn music into nature? Only Nina. And where is she? Look with your own eyes. She was just here. Went around the corner by the shed, and every window in the shed got blown out. Now you're mixing up. She went to the playground. Children were singing songs and twice started growing right out of their mouths. So where do I go find her? You blind? 6 meter Nina Kaina isn't something you pass by. How did you manage not to see her? 6 meters? Are you claiming a literal monument walking around the town? She was a monument unto herself, even in life. So she came back as a monument. Nothing strange at all. Indeed, nothing strange at all. Wild Nina it is then. Oh god, another quest where we're going everywhere and nowhere. Right. Let's go deal with these patients first. Let's go rescue our people. That's the first order of business.
Правая рука не знает, что делает левая. Левая не знает, что делает правая.
I see you in the capital. A vast hall, chandeliers overhead, at least 100 gas jets in each. Men in black coats and white wigs stand before you. They offer you 2 sheets. One is an order of reward. The other is an arrest warrant. You can take either. You can take either sheet. You decide.
Все. Я скоро сломаюсь.
You think I'll get out of here? You think I'll get out? You're not immortal, child. You're an ordinary human being. The Sandspeth sparing you is a miracle. We can still get out. And the hospital, our research is the chance. Dankovsky, you're here again. I've nothing more to tell you. I've already explained my position. The time for naive romantic schemes is over. Only total disinfection will work, no exceptions. Accept it.
Unless the rain comes.
Unless the rain comes. What was that, Clara? What did you do?
Be quiet, Doctor. Don't interfere. Drip, drip. What's that sound? Drip, drip.
Rain? Really?
Drip, drip.
Smells like a storm.
Drips are what these people need. Medicine. IV drips are what these people need. Medicine. And rest, not fire.
I know, but they're doomed anyway. You can't damn the rest for the sake of the doomed. You don't send an entire company under fire to drag out one man with a mortal wound.
Drip, drip. The drops knock right into the heart.
I remember every one of them by face. Every one I left to die. And I especially, everyone I shot myself so they wouldn't suffer and wouldn't fall into enemy hands. The only enemy is death itself. They taught me outright. If the sand pest isn't dealt with in 3-4 days at most, this little town will be wiped off every map, and I will be the one to wipe it.
Now, rain will end. It will wash away what's extra. I won't lie and say everything will be fine. It won't. But it will be cleaner. You will be cleaner. And once you're washed of blood, you'll say again how much more you're willing to spill.
General, please.
Drip.
Clara? Dankovsky, my apologies. I lost the thread. My head was humming like before a storm. What were we saying? Remind me.
The hospital, the patients.
Yes, I've reconsidered my original position. I weighed your words and especially your assistance. Yakov Little, I believe. He spoke with me this morning. He sees the situation with uncommon sobriety.
The dolls come alive, Doctor. That's what I wanted. And you?
You know, I just realized Simon wanted the dolls to wake up too, to become independent. Clara, you and I can speak through the fourth wall, right? You can get it. They'll ask me to allow him until nightfall to prepare your day vaccine under field conditions. I checked the hospital statistics. The day vaccine, together with the liquidation of the hospital, should bring a serious drop in infection tomorrow. I authorize the vaccine. Thank you. Dankovsky. In your Thanatica, you're looking for a way to overcome death, aren't you? It's noble. But so long as there is death, there must be those who don't fear it, soldiers, and those who always choose between two evils, defeat one death with another. Commanders, this is the bitter truth of a world where death exists. I'm sorry. I'm grateful for the vaccine. General, let's not push it. This is the best we've got.
Мою ветку никак не назовут. Я же кто, так? Доброволец из народа. Бумажки какие-то подносил.
We're doing fine, Doctor. Without morphine, it's hard for some. The ones in the worst shape, but you can still figure something out. There's a steppe girl here. She teaches everyone to breathe in a special way so the pain feels different. In a fire, I reckon that'll be useful too. General Block has issued a new order. Nothing's been called off, but the final vaccine is to be made. Where are today's intercurrent patients? Bring them here, quickly. No. You shouldn't be here, Doctor.
What?
Oh, that was harsh, wasn't it? I just mean, you're healthy and we're all infected. Soldiers, you know, are a nervous lot. If you start tending to us, they'll wonder why the infections jumped onto you. Don't. Doctor. Don't risk yourself. They'll lock you up with us, and then what?
I'm not leaving. Dankovsky, come with us. You're to be taken to your emergency command. As a precaution, you'll distribute the vaccine from there once it's ready.
And where exactly do you think it's going to come from without me? I'll do it. From start to finish. Myself. I've watched you examine patients so many times, read your books at night, so well, I've also already made today's diagnoses. There's nothing else to do anyway.
Yakov, I'm at a loss for words, and frankly, I've never had a better assistant.
And I couldn't have asked for a better teacher. Don't worry, Doctor. I'll double check myself when they're unpacking the equipment. You should go. And please, take care of yourself. Make sure that this isn't all for nothing. Unlike diagnostics, that is something only you can do.
Just don't confuse eczema with ichthyosis. All this skin symptomology. You understand. Thank you for everything. Farewell, little. Well. Protocol 10. Protocol 11 even.
Каждый скрип, как выстрел.
All I can do is just play with a fucking spin toy whilst
Dankovsky.
good people are getting burned. Once more, I can do nothing, while good people are getting burned. Protocol 11. It's funny, you know. This is all we can really do, isn't it? Would you look at that? The plague's nearly gone. Nearly burned away. Children's tower is emptied. Well. Perhaps. I'm sorry, Yakov. I really am. Perhaps there was another way to do this. Perhaps we could have done something differently. Perhaps there was a... Then again, perhaps there wasn't. Let's go. Maybe we can just unlock that last little shard. I know the Inquisitor's dead, I'll deal with that later. It's not of a lot of interest to me right now. Let's... fine. Rubin, I know. Rubin, I know. Ah. What? There's that there too. I know I need to get to it. Fine. Noskov, that's just it, sir. He went into the tower and it seems he fell through a wall. I don't even know what it is. He touched the wall and it sort of sucked him in. I take the polyhedron has been evacuated. The 15th company led him away with their full and voluntary consent. Or was it the 16th? Can't remember, damn it. Help me out here, Avrajin. Sorry, sir, but you seem to be mixing something up. Both of those companies fell at Fairwoods. But some soldiers were here, and there was a music. A lullaby. I suppose that's how they soothe the children. So the prophet didn't lie. Seems he knows what he's about. If our guys took them, they took them to the station. The rail car's waiting there. And who else would help them if not our guys? The Jabos from the steppe. Well, I doubt they were let out through the station, but I suppose it is worth a look. Is this what I wanted? I don't know. I don't know. It's hard to tell. It's very hard to tell. Very tricky to know if this was the right decision. I suppose we can redo this quest if we need to. Well. Anyway.
Daniil Dankovsky.
Suppose we now... Well, there's multiple places that we can look for Nina. And perhaps we should see what's going on there. Fine, we have some more quests to do. Let's go. Let's hop to it. And then there's the whole mapping quest as well. There's a lot to do today. A lot to redo. A lot to redo over and over and over until we get it right. So I presume Blessed Nina's not around here. You saw Nina Kaina? We did! Everyone's seen it today! Everyone but me, apparently. You're a queer one, aren't you? How could you possibly miss her? She's 20 feet tall, no less. When she sets foot to the ground, it thunders so loud the windows break. Well, seems quiet now. Suppose we can easily check out these other areas. At least that's that quest we can make done. It's a lot easier to traverse the town now that the infection and the unrest is both dealt with. So I go beg a friend, that's the door to nowhere. That's the bell.
Look, Polkin, that's him, our benefactor. He gave us this house to loot. Oh no, do I have to say it? That's not Polkin, it's Polycarp. Keep your voice down, he'll take it back.
I won't take it back. Don't worry. How's life here for you children?
Better than anything. My head doesn't even itch anymore. It's because your cat's it's your cat's turned out the fleas. Tell me, Doctor, we're not going to be thrown out, have you?
Who could throw you out?
Anyone. Gang of vampires or ghosts.
Vampires can't enter a house without permission. Don't let them in, that's all. Yeah, okay, fine. Fine. So they're fine. A mirror there. Not one I want to use right now, though. What could be going on in here that their game wants me to look at? Have I been so foolish? As to miss something obvious? Is it just that the kids are inhabiting this place now? Is this really all there was? Surely not. Surely what it means to find something of more importance in here. Oh well, there's always a mirror in here though, so that's something. I struggle to believe I haven't missed something key and important here, but it doesn't seem like it can do anything. So we're gonna have one last scan, one last scout. Concentration completely on the whole time. Nope. Nothing to be gained here. No. Every door seems to be just a resounding no. We've been through all of these when we were doing the escape. I think that was it. Unless I've done something very wrong. Oh well. More fool me, eh? There's nothing here to interact with. I must have come at the wrong time, or maybe...
Каждый скрип, как выстрел.
This is where the game starts to get a little bit funky. Things are breaking. Reality is beginning to untether. Right, let's go on the hunt for Nina. That can be the rest of our day. We'll do this day again, don't worry. Alright, we'll try and catch up with Nina. Everyone's telling us to catch up with Nina.
You know, it's the creepiest part. She leaves no traces. Monument walks along and its tracks, poof, gone. Only stones spill out. Shards of rock. How's that even possible?
I'm curious myself. Fine. Do I have to try and, like, gather all of these guys together? Where is everyone? I can see I'm getting nothing here. She must have moved on. Unless I've been a fool. One more person over there to talk to that I haven't managed to catch. Let's try and catch all of them and see if that changes anything. It might, but then again it might not. Come on. Why could one strange woman be...
Слишком у вас нервы натянуты.
I know. I'm not spotting, like, any trace of her on the ground. There's no statue here. It's just people that have evidently dispersed. I'm just wondering if I find enough of them, whether that will give me any direction, whether I should just move on to the next district. Way. How's Peter dead? Yeah, but he's alive. Oh, also, wait. Fine, we'll explore the next district, I guess, because I can't spot any trace of her here. Just people saying that she was here and now she's gone. If I talk to them all, will that change it? Is that what it wants me to do? Try and interrogate and track down every last one of them? Or what? Oh, this is a tricky one. There's so many quests that seem a bit tricky in this part of the game. I'm definitely not managing all of them. Certainly not very well, at least. Oh, they've all dispersed. Right, there we go. I know there's some around here because we spoke to them before. What does this mean? What do we do with this? What? Ah! Okay, this quest is remarkably confusing. I distinctly scored it off of there. Where is she? Okay. Instead of boring you all as I just wander around, I'm gonna do some experimentation. I'll be back in a little bit. Ah, there we go.
Simon Kain, Georgi Kain и Victor.
You meet my gaze with such boldness, human. Not afraid you'll be struck blind. Even so, you've earned a measure of respect. It's been a long time since I've seen someone who wouldn't look away. Who are you, and what feeds your audacity?
I was told a monument to your wife is walking around the district, but it turns out that you're here as well.
I was gone a long time. The town has changed. People in the streets, dust in the houses. Everything is different. Have they really forgotten me? So quickly, and so few years have passed.
Years? You were gone for about 3 days, Victor.
It appears my family has handled disgracefully in my absence. Victor has been expelled for his own body. Absurd. And since my departure, the town has completely lost its respect and its fear of the Canes.
You're not Victor, are you? You're Nina Kaina.
Simon believed focus could become a refuge for the soul, a chance to overcome death. I believe the boundary between the dead and the living can only be broken by force of will.
You took possession of Victor's body. And what becomes of him, his soul, his identity?
Victor cannot return to the living world, and I mourn it beyond what any human frame can bear. But the punishment is final. Once cast out, you do not come back. So I had to step into his place. My sister tried to bar my return yesterday. At the last moment, she faltered.
Then it was your sister who led Victor to the stairway to heaven. Why did she back down?
I don't know. She lost her nerve, or else she altered her design. To shove kin from a stairway, one must first crush something within, cross over it. Perhaps she couldn't. She was always weaker than she pretended.
Why did you return?
I returned because I can. What else do you expect to hear?
I've heard about your temperament. It seems rumor doesn't exaggerate.
And besides, my family has almost been wiped from the living world. Simon did what Simon does. There was never any hope for Georgi. He talks too much and does too little. My daughter is drowning in doubt. My son is in danger, and my trampled husband can no longer protect them. I had to break my way back into life.
Nina, I study death. I'd very much like to ask you in detail what you did.
Put your sentiment away for later. Answer me. I feel the mirror tower is about to entomb my son, yet I can miss particulars. My viewpoint has grown too broad. Lend me a living human's perspective.
The polyhedron really has tilted lately. It seems it's barely holding on.
Simon made a mistake when he let the children inside. There are too many of them. The structure will not hold. Simon's project, his very soul, risks becoming a grave for hundreds of children, including my son.
But getting them out of the polyhedron is a risk too. They could catch plague.
Caspar is their leader. I can persuade him to abandon the tower, and he will persuade the others.
Please do it. The children must be saved.
I will show them to another place. The train graveyard. There's a power there too, the chime of wonders. Reality there too, twitches under a film of haze, but in a different manner. They'll be far better off there than in the cursed mirror tower. When the tower falls, it will not touch them.
You're so sure that the polyhedron will fall, but how do you know?
The polyhedron is Simon's cruel toy. He believed the tower would preserve the soul and overcome death. There's only one small omission, a mere trifle. The tower will bring a death to everyone who stands near it. That is the price of any utopia, any miracle.
What are you implying?
Did Simon know that this would end in disaster? Poor naive child, you still don't understand. Everything always ends in catastrophe. Miracle and misfortune are two sides of the same coin. There has to be a way to do it. There has to be a way to save both the town and the polyhedron. So be it. So be it. Redundancy. We built redundancy into the plan and it worked. Yes. Good. Good.
Симон выбрал вас для очень непростого дела.
Ah, apologies. Fine. Let's... Let's just complete this. Fine. The conversation is done. Whoa! Do we have enough time to go to them? I think we probably do, just. But I do need to get depressed real fucking fast.
Живое. Какое все живое.
Okay, there we go, there we go. Let's go find the children in the train graveyard. And then that leaves several quests. There's Rubin's quest. There's the blood quest. There's a few to do. There's a few to do. But we've managed to win out so far. And then there's those rations. That quest might be a bit of a bugger to do, because I gather that one can get sequence broken rather easily, and in a game about time travel and intentional sequence breaking, that can get very messy very quickly if there's a bug in the sequence breaking.
Все-таки девочки лучше мальчиков. Мальчиков не возьмем.
Bachelor Dankovsky, you've finally come at the right time. That's good. Isn't this place beautiful? What makes you say I've come at the right time now of all times? Because you're here to say goodbye. You and I will never see each other again. Whatever gave you that idea? I have a feeling that everything will come to a head in the next 27 hours or so. The fate of the town, my fate, and yours as well, will all be sealed. You'll either find what you're looking for, or we'll find and kill you. Or maybe it'll blind you and hide you from your sight. And what is it that I'm looking for? When I close my eyes, I see you in many places at once, as if you were everywhere at the same time, even in the polyhedron. Can a person be everywhere at once? Uncle says yes, but I still can't grasp the meaning of his words. You think I'll be able to make it into the polyhedron? Depends on what you mean by make it. You can end up in the polyhedron, you can enter it, and then you can fall into it. You can also wake up inside or find yourself there and then get lost. It all depends on your mind and the state of the world. More riddles. I keep forgetting that you're a cane. Your answers aren't hidden in words, but rather in the spaces between them. Oh, it's the girl. Dr. Dankovsky, please tell them this is a mistake. They took us out of the tower and brought us here, and it's bad for us here, it's bad for me. I was wild here before, but the others won't be any better off either. Without the tower, we're nothing. Believe me, I am sorry. I'm sorry to take the tower for you, but there's no other way. You see, the tower is a place where you can dream In it, I always saw dreams of what I was thinking about most, and whatever I thought of became alive. In the real world, it's different. Here, dreams are broken, but it isn't supposed to be like that. Tell me honestly, what happens to dreams in the adult world? What do you dream of exactly? I dream of creating worlds and giving them to others. In the tower, I could make worlds, and now I don't know what to do. I thought you were enchanted by science, by discovery. That was my impression when I gave you the mask back. And to become a scientist, you'd have to leave the tower anyway, sooner or later. I love natural sciences exactly because they make worlds more coherent. When you know how the body's built, how the mind works, what layers of soil exist in the real world, then the worlds you create can be even better. When you also build a world, things must not contradict one another too much. And also, you have to fix things that are badly arranged in the real one too. There's something to that. I've also never cared for fantasies that defy logic, but you can create worlds here too, without any tower. Really? How? You've heard of the theatre, haven't you? Mark Immortal and his mystery plays. In a way, he creates worlds too. We had mystery plays and pantomimes in the tower as well. Maybe I really could make worlds through theatre. I have no doubt. You'll outshine them all. Mortel will choke with envy. You leaving already? Will I see you again? Of course you will. I'll be the front row premiere of your play. I actually quite like that. That's sweet. That's very sweet. I don't know why it was tied to this one though. Like the doghead girl. She should have been tied elsewhere, but anyhow. Onwards, I suppose. This quest is going to take a long time, and I don't care to do it right now. Rubin? Or perhaps something else? Is that a mirror? Looks like it. Looks like it is. Bide yamarshi zimati bebe beshebdi. Bide hayakhan maika azarabdi. Yunde mai mandaye. Sorry, manade. Manade. Budba giship. What happened here? Can you explain? Go. Namaya malgam taiban uchemeni bhaltagoi. I won't harm you, I want to help. Tedener bultien Allah. Hun buchen. Tigi tede namaya Allah. I do not know your language, but I'm trying to understand you. You're the only witness, so your words may be crucial. To sort this out, punish the guilty. The puzzle. The mistress is lost. Find it. Gereizen pasagan. Barigda. Teregemgui. Innocent. Terende twilight. Find the puzzle. Who is innocent? The mistress. I may have sequence broken something. Yep. Oh dear. Well, we've already began it, so... But we're not going to finish it in time. We'll have to just redo it. Rubin is more important right now. Let's go see Rubin and see if he'll kill us. He might do. He might well kill us. Who knows? But he's Rubin, so he's always mad about something. Let's find out, shall we?
Whoa.
С ног валюсь. Не могу больше.
So you came after all. Begun to wonder if you'd heard me at all, if my words carried any weight in your world. The girl who delivered your note to me said you were going to kill me, and you are holding a pistol. Children can be quite perceptive. Not this time. I won't kill you. I can only scrounge up 2 bullets and they're not meant for you. You don't even deserve 1 bullet, to tell the truth. Who are those 2 bullets for? You know. Clara, also known as the Changeling, is also known as Lara Ravel's killer. Tell me where she is. Suppose 1 bullet's meant for her. Who's the second for? None of your business. Answer the question. So what's your plan? To put a bullet in her? Have you ever shot a person? Do you think it's easy? I want justice. God as my witness, I sought a trial. Some punishment, any punishment for Lara's killer. But you all conspired to shelter that little scrap. You have left me no choice. If the law is silent, I will speak instead. So you decided to play Avenger? You're pitiful, Rubin. What did she do to earn your protection? Why is everyone defending her? At times I think I'm the only person in this town who hasn't lost his mind. She really does need 2 bullets for herself and the twin sister. We may have fucked that up. Let's go before we get too depressed. There's a bunch of mirrors around here then. Okay, we'll remember that for the future because there are mirrors. We have the capacity to return. There's a few places with mirrors. There's the one around in here. There's 2 around in here. I need to write that down. Where's my notebook? Okay. Mirrors. Day 11. Mirrors. Day 11. Mirrors. Okay. 2 at Rubin's place. 1 in the crude sprawl. 1 at the train yard. I'm glad that we did this quest late on in the day before, you know, Clara could become a problem. Let's go. Let's see if we can maybe get some more colored glass shards, because I don't know what I've done wrong to not... We can get some from up there as well if we desperately need to. Okay. Colored glass shards, let's go. Oh, we don't have time. We're gonna run out of time before we get them. Oh, it'll take us definitely more than 5 minutes to get to that zone. 5 in-game minutes. Yeah. We have lost decisively. And that's go. She's up the stairs. We're not going to get there. Will we? No. No. Okay. Back we go.
Таким людям очень важно любое дело довести до конца.
All these conflicts. I think we can redo this. Again. Back again we go. Are you ready? Back again we go. Okay. We keep all of this. I think we just keep everything. We've got the vaccine. This might be a problem. I don't think I mind. Maybe I should warn Peter. Ah, fuck it. We'll get to it. We'll do the mapping quest first. Around and around and around. What have I done? Okay. Why did that reset? I don't know why that one reset, but that's annoying. What did you want me to do? Oh, this is intensely confusing. Alright. Well...
Никогда не один. Всюду вещи. Живое. Какое все живое.
I'm not quite sure what is and is not supposed to reset. Okay. Let's go to the switchman's house. We can find out what's happening there at least. And then once we've got the idea, we can maybe... Do I really want to redo that Clara quest all over again? Finding the bone and the hooks was a real bastard to do. Not least because it seems a bit glitchy. I suppose I can do it again if I need to, but I just would prefer not to. Still locked. Curious. Oh, into the backyard. Oh, I need to go and stim toy on something quick. Oh, is there no stim toys around here? Ah! Wonder what's in there, why it won't unlock.
Мало бы вас вешали. Живое. Какое все живое. Я забыл, что мира так много.
Back we go. Come on. Right, let's try and figure out what the hell we do in this place, because there must be something I can do here. What am I doing wrong? I've come back at the right time, haven't I? Why is it locked? Was there something else I should have done before? It's not normally the way it works. It's really pointing to here. Nope. Nope, can't see anything there. I'm gonna have I'm gonna pause for a moment to try and figure out what the hell is going on in there. Okay, here we go. Once more. Ooh! Ow, my knee. Ah! That hurt. Probably not as much as it's gonna hurt jumping into a fucking hole. How long has this pit been here? Oh, sorry. Now you will see your longo ambition. Jump. Hureke. How long has this pit been here? I can't even see the bottom. You wanted to know the secret paths in Podo's belly? You will see them with your own eyes, Ambition. Do you have a map at least? How am I supposed to get back out? Your heart will point the way out, Ambition. If you are Tabimar, you will find the true path. I can't climb down there, I'll fall. Team me back, yeah. Jump or we'll throw you down by force. Okay. Can I jump? I can't actually jump. Oh, fuck off. No, I can't. Can't do anything about this. Okay. Oh, well. Oh, I undid so much for nothing. Oh well. To the cathedral, though. Oh, there's a mirror there. I need to make note of that one, too. Mirror. Mirror by Termiter. Okay, mirrors. Always keep a note of the mirrors. I still can't work out what that point of interest at the switchman's house is. There must be something. Okay, let's go. Oh. I can't kick that trash can. Oh well. Alright, here we go then. I genuinely thought that we were going to have some form of fucking underground sequence. But no. Let's go and get the maps and try and find out what's going on from Andre, who is alive and well still at least. For now. Yes, I know, I know.
А чего боишься? Что наругают?
Fine. I knew it would come to this. I didn't think it would come so quickly. Farad said it. He said the polyhedron's shadow would catch us, and he was right. Right about everything. I treated him so horribly. Horribly? What do you mean? He was afraid. I was afraid Farad was right. I hoped that if he fell silent, if he went into the ground, his truth would follow him. But truth is stronger than death, is it not, brother? What truth are you talking about? The Earth's wrath. Farad believed and the steppe folk were right, that to pierce the ground so deeply is dangerous. He brought proofs, drew maps. You were right in everything, my friend. Forgive me for it all. I need that map. With it, we could save the polyhedron from demolition. How wonderfully ironic. For years I lived in dread that my masterpiece would vanish, and now I don't dread it at all, brother. Now I find myself hoping they do it, because then I will no longer have it to exist in this vast, lightless shadow, just as Farad foretold. What a relief. I need the map. Do you know where it is? Everything a fellow Farad kept in his boudoir. Those walls must remember more secrets than any living mouth. But wherever we visited, he would blindfold us. I remember only the thin, glassy chime of a key. But where that key is, where the boudoir is... have you asked Farad? Farad is dead, did you forget? And then speak with his grave. We set him a monument in the flawless foundation. I'm a doctor, not a shaman. What else is left? I go to his grave often, sometimes he answers. Mortui non mordant.
Что там у тебя за пазухой? Не как камень в мой огород.
Today I'm going to get properly drunk. Come along, Dankovsky. We'll toast to my latest masterpiece, eh? I'm, hear about the old one. I'm not in the mood. I'm looking for Farhad's map of the underground rivers. Do you know where it is? You do know how to spoil a man's mood. I'm tired of hearing that nonsense. How long is this gonna go on? It's Farhad's fairy tales, that's all. Farhad's fairy tales? So he really did tell you about the underground rivers? Of course he told me. He was delighted to. Farad spent years yapping that verticals were heresy, that one must build the Farad way. Outward. Then one day he comes in and says our masterpiece has punched a spike through some tunnels that'll end badly, and it did end badly. For Farad, that is. What are you saying? That you killed him? I cut him with my favorite knife. I want to play my last respects. Why am I surprised? You stabbed Mark Kaminsky to death today. So what? Farad died and you and Peter just decided to do nothing? Leave it as it is? Just accept that the Polyhedron damaged those underground tunnels? First of all, nothing's been proved. It's Farhad's fairy tales. I'm sure he made them up to smear Peter's and my work. I even drew his idiotic map thinking I'd believe that he'd been down there. He botched it, of course. If that map were real, the whole town would have collapsed into the earth long ago. I'm on your side, Andre. I want to save the Polyhedron from demolition, but for that I need the map. How should I know where it is? We didn't bury Farhad with it. Try asking him himself. He's always yapping at his grave. Peter's always yapping at his grave, swears the grave answers back. Guess, well, what the fuck else am I supposed to do? Very well. Map it is then. Oh, so sorry. Let's carry on then. To the map. To the cemetery. Little girl, please tell me you've got something else that I can get from you. Please. Oh, that's good. Maybe it's just glitched. Maybe if I split this... the map shows me now. Maybe whatever it was is moved. Interesting. Okay. That's fine. We can go and collect all of that. We can go and find out. We can figure out what the fuck I fucked up. Because there's so much I have fucked up here. Okay. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. How many times are we gonna have to rerun today? What are you pointing at? These random soldiers. I know. What? There's nothing happening here. There's nothing here. What? What is going on? I can't see a damn thing happening here. Oh, well, fine. I admit it, game, you've bamboozled me. Very well. You win, game, you win. I give up. Fine. To Farhad's grave. Grace, teach me.
Это была не я. Не надо так на меня смотреть.
Are you alive? I thought I heard your voice, and it was a dead man's voice. You're both there and here. How's that possible?
7 departments in different wings of the Institute announced my sudden demise, and I appeared at every one of them, put an end to foolish rumours.
You might have listened to smart people, yes. Why are you here?
Have you heard anything about the Rat Prophet? I don't need to do this.
I know him, yes. Where his ratty little paw touches, there's trouble. He feeds on the dreams of the living and the screams of the dead. He silenced my dead. It got easier, but worse. Was it him who asked you for the bone?
How do you know about the bone? He'll carve a flute out of the bone and he'll be able to lead the children from the polyhedron.
How desperate you must be if you turn to the prophet.
It's a fairly accurate description of the state. Will you help me?
No. Seek no bones here. Here is their place. To lay a hand on them is worse than robbing the poor. If you want a bone, go to the albinos. They're like magpies, pulling everything into their own nest. Even the bones of those who died in solitude or at someone else's hand. Those are not brought to me.
Fine. We've done this. Thank you, Grace. That was not useful for what I needed right now, though.
Душа душу знает, а сердце сердцу весть подает.
It's so quiet today. No one screaming or crying from under the ground. The dead have gone still, waiting for the living's fate to be settled. Tomorrow it'll be settled.
Tell me, Grace, do you know who killed Farad?
I talk with him about it a lot. He says it doesn't hold it against me.
So you can talk to him after all? That's why I'm here.
You sure? The dead are very angry with you. Tomorrow the living will be gone, and the dead will be cramped beneath the ground.
Let's not throw accusations around. I'm doing everything I can.
You're clinging on to your reality and you won't let go. You think it's the only true one. You break the others, bend them to fit you. The dead know it and they're angry.
The dead don't get to decide how the living live.
Stubborn doctor. You've got to accept that there are many realities, and they're all hidden in the head like souls inside a nutshell. Things only exist while we're looking at them, so we've got to learn how to look. That's what Farad said.
Can I talk to Farad himself?
You can. I just don't know if he'll answer you, or if you can hear him. Your ears have grown rigid. No one can shout through them from the other side.
I heard there's nothing under the monument. Like the grave's empty. Nope. Elusive Farad. Enigmatic Farad. Seems you're the only one left with answers to my questions. But you're dead. Who killed you? Andre. Daniil Dankovsky. No, I didn't kill you. Daniil Dankovsky. You're answering me, Monument. Aha. Here lies Farad, the most stubborn of architects, from his inconsolable colleagues, P and A Gemini. Tell me, Farad, who killed you? I'm afraid that stays between the one that struck me and the one that fell. Too intimate. Not something you say aloud, it's indecent. 11 days in this town and now I'm hearing voices from under the ground. So death really doesn't exist. You came to speak with a tombstone and you're surprised it answers. A funny man, truly. I know you went down to the tunnels beneath the town. I need a map of them. Badly. Why? The map can save the town. You're not trying to save the town. You're trying to save the polyhedron, the work of my sworn rivals. There is a certain irony in that. I could take offense and refuse, but death's taught me restraint. I haven't held anything against the Stammertons in quite a long time. It's not about the polyhedron itself. I care about the town, the whole of it, as it is, with all its cruel miracles.
You shall find the tunnel map in my study. You can reach it from the still water, and the key is the moat in the still water's eye. Go.
I live in the Stillwater. There's no eye there.
Everything's got an eye. Even this grave, see? It's shaped like one.
I do. Good. I'm glad you can see it. Even though this time it's different. It does look like an eye in another telling of the story. In every telling, Farhad's graves changes. That it does, Mr. Caretaker. Caretaker, what are you doing here?
You wanted to speak with Farhad, didn't you? And Farhad is absent. When he was alive, he let me speak his name whenever he was absent, so I speak. I remember some of what he knew.
So you know where Farhad's study is and where the key is?
I'm the cathedral caretaker, not the Stillwaters. I have access to Farhad's memory, but not to his study. A dead man's memory is delicate and a brittle matter. When I think of the key, I see images, an eye and a moat within it. The Stillwater's eye. Find it, and you'll find the key.
I need to ask Eva. She's lived there for years. She should know where its eye is. Okay, I'll take that. Onwards. We can do this. Probably better than jumping into a hole and dying. I was ready to jump. I know how these games work. I was expected to be under the bowels of the earth like a dear old Burak.
Город шурчит.
But no. The eye of the Stillwater is quite apparent, isn't it? There it is. There we go. Not that one. Not that one. But this one. An ordinary clock. Ah. We have the map. After all this time. Heavy as the handshake of a stone hand. It's just its form. In plan an observatory, one can only look at the town. Nothing in common with the fury and madness of Peterson's paintings. The iridescence is mesmerizing, and yet the combinations are disturbing. Beautiful. Wow. Wow. I'll admit I wasn't expecting that. To Yulia. Let's go. An option. And a good one. I can live with this, for sure. Let's just double check. There's nothing else that we're missing today right now, is there? Well, other than the death of Mark Kaminsky. Which doubtless is going to cause problems for us.
Боюсь, от меня сейчас немного проку.
While you were away, I went through my archives from the last 7 years. 5 times the ground gave way, where every drawing and calculation insisted there was solid rock. Every time the old Gimskis claimed the collapsed territory at once.
Now you can match those spots on the map. Here.
Can't believe I'm holding this map in my hands. If only Farad had shown it to me back then. Maybe I would have dropped everything and left. Maybe I had been killed alongside him. I'm devoting this entire night to calculations. Come back tomorrow morning.
Tell me, do Do you think there's hope? Will this map help?
Engineers learned a long time ago how to redirect rivers, even underground ones. But a river can't simply vanish, it must be turned, and turned safely to a new course. At first glance, the tunnel network under the town appears quite chaotic. I need time to find the weak points and see whether it's truly possible to drain that ill-fated tunnel beneath the polyhedron.
I'd love to resolve this without too much bloodshed. Forgive the pun. We can do it. And so my victory is at hand. Maybe. I suspect that we've made enough of a mess of other things that this is not going to be an easy victory. Probably not even a straightforward victory, though. Let's not assume that we've actually won anything yet. Okay. No. I think we need to go back again. Back to the start of the day. And do that other quest, that other outstanding one. Let's go. Good that all of these are done. That's done. Good, good. I don't want to change the courses of any of these. All of this is necessary. Yes, okay. Okay, okay. I don't know if there's another way out of this. Well, let's warn Peter. Let's see how that goes today. We warn him in the morning. And then we'll find out if we've made a mistake. Ah, come on. Okay, so that quest constantly resets. Fine, fine, fine. Let's go and deal with some of this stuff, shall we? Do I plan to... What do I plan to do?
Слишком у вас нервы натянуты.
I still can't get into there, so we're going to ignore it. We're going to warn Peter. We'll see if that changes anything.
Теперь вот бок отсырел.
Fine. At least that's given us the depression level that we won't just die immediately.
Филин, ныне гриф. Давно ли он тут передо мной на коленях ползал?
Today it'll happen. Andrew's in the cathedral alone against the Inquisitor, and I'm here, hiding like the worst kind of coward, for 4 days now, talking to a single dead man.
Andre personally asked me to make sure you didn't interfere with the interrogation.
But wouldn't we be stronger together? What if he dies in there trying to pass himself off as me? I won't forgive myself for it.
If you show up, they'll know you've switched and Andre's plan will fall apart.
You're right. Much as I hate to admit it, I'm useless. Disgustingly useless.
I'm glad I... No, stop. Peter, you just have different talents. I couldn't take on Kaminsky and his guards by force either. Will this change the next events? I don't yet know. Okay, right, well, either way. Let's go and deal with this military matter. Right. Okay, so we've done this part of the quest. We know it's then this next part of the quest over here. Fine. Fine. Other witnesses, then we can find the other guy up here. We've done some of this quest already. We can just get this done. Belshazzar's feast. The game is very convinced that it wants to let me know that there is something happening in a place I cannot access. That's tricky to know what to do with. Okay, now we do the examination of the bodies. Fine. They were shot, scuffles, food is bad. Mega supplies. Alchemsky seal. I need to check. Okay. Now we've no longer sequence broken it. Aha. We can go and get our friendly neighborhood water carrier man to go and assist. Or we'll just go back to the still water. It might actually be quicker. And then we can come back. Hopefully we won't have sequence broken it. We'll find out that... we'll find Capella's puzzle box. It appears that the whole... that's her box from the first game. I think that's still placeholder text. Because that seems awfully meta. Third door I still haven't got into. I know I've missed something. Anyway. What was I back here for again? Oh. 2 o'clock has come around. Alarm bells have rung. And now we can buy a map. So 2 o'clock has come around. Mark Kaminsky is either still dead or he's still living. I guess we'll find out either way. Let's go and experiment, shall we? Now that we changed that particular fate, we can see if he's gone. If he's it looks like he's still dead. There's Mark. Hanging out in front of it all, as always. I see that, I see that Peter came anyway. Alright. I may have induced a quantum Peter state, in which Peter is both at the graveyard and at the cathedral at once.
Трещит. Скрипит. Живет.
These things do happen. Alright. So, food is bad, but the crates aren't infected. Okay. Yes, I think that definitely is a prompt to maybe look over here around the corner, find our dying man. Fine. But then where to go to get Capella? No indication. Okay. We're gonna go Capella hunting. Be right back. Okay. Anyway, back we go. So if you do the investigation twice, for some reason,
Всюду вещи.
then you can get if you do the investigation twice, then you can find out that there was riots because of the incorrect food, and that Capella was there. You need both of those things, so you need to do the investigation twice in order to proceed. It's very messy, but I think it is one of the things that's going to be patched in one of the later patches. So there we go. Then you can come back to here. Captain, permission to throw the civilian out. Stand down for now. You shouldn't be here, Doctor. This is a military site. Here we shoot first, ask questions later. And what, will you put me to the wall too, like those step men you shot at the station? What wall? Tents, no walls to speak of. Well, you know, we popped them one by one. Do you think, Doctor, we started shooting them for no reason, out of boredom? There was rotten meat in the boxes. You executed the people that delivered it. Who could endure this mockery? We've been living off the land for days. We're hungry. All in meat as it is. Wormy, rotten. We tell them, eat your rot yourselves. We may threaten them a touch. Then they begin shouting in their language, swinging their hands, almost strangled a private. So we had to, well, protect ourselves. You see, Doctor, it wasn't the army that drew first blood. The locals escalated themselves, threw themselves at armed men. What were they thinking? For me to be decent, everyone would be alive. They were just curious. By the field kitchen, I found something that points to Victoria Olgimskaya. Was she here? Red-haired, very young. What? Oh yes, some girl. We ran her off so she wouldn't hang about here, wouldn't get underfoot. We dispatched here, not of our own choosing, to halt the contagion, because the local authorities can't cope. We never expected a welcome feast. Times are harsh, men have turned beastly. But to poison the very men sent to save you with rotten meat. Excuse me, Doctor, that's over the line. I'm sure this is some kind of mistake. Soldier's temper is gunpowder. Who knows what sparks in it? Soldier can endure anything, any conditions. Do ask for much? Only respect. After you executed them, you fired your cannons at the town, for the sake of respect, apparently. That much is clear, though only one thing isn't. I heard a shot, a cannon howitzer. What was it and why? The army does not shoot at a town without an order. Those rounds landed in the steppe. Still, all who were involved received an army message. Any more questions? God. What will your general say to that? General will understand, I'm certain. To him, honour and respect come above all else. What the general says is none of your concern, Doctor. He was informed long ago. I'll inquire after his opinion myself, then, when the occasion arises. Fine. Now we can talk to Big Vlad. Fine. Oh. Oh. Oh, I fucked up. I fucked up again. I fucked up catastrophically. We need to go back to the Stillwater. ASAP. Oh, no. Don't you drain my amalgam. Oh, whoops. As you can see, I have started this day over so many times trying to fiddle with this quest line that I have lost my concentration ever so slightly. Whoops. Anyway, let's keep going. There we go. Oh, thank goodness for that.
Что мира так много.
Right. Oh dear, oh dear. Well, plenty of interesting stuff going down at least, but not exactly an easy day so far. The further we get on in the game, the more problems will
Слишком у
arise.
вас нервы натянуты.
The early parts of the game have clearly been more tested than the later parts.
Лучше бы не
I'm hoping that
слушать.
when you, dear viewer, come to play this game, that you'll find that things are probably a little bit easier, because patches will have existed, things will have been put in place. Right, here we go. Back to Big Vlad now. And we talk to Big Vlad, get the information about Capella, and then we can find out exactly what's going on with this rotten meat problem. Maybe with this rotten meat problem dealt with, then we'll be in a bit of a might better position. At least a little.
Вот не ждали. Шум надоело. Вас вешали.
Might be in a little bit of a better position.
Брат, не убивай.
Okay. Just a little bit of a better position in order to do whatever negotiations inevitably will have to come on day 12.
Душно мне. Воздуху мало. Воздуху бы глотнуть.
Animals. Animals. Eating us alive in my own town. Yes. Yes. They're eating you alive because you're feeding them rotten meat. Impudent. You bachelor. You've been running the emergency committee for how long and still don't understand? Or do you think I've hidden fresh meat tucked under my shirt? The town's closed. Where am I to find fresh? Cut a pound of myself and people want feeding, they demanded. And Capella? I know she was at the execution site. Have you spared a thought for her? Is she even safe? No mercy from this town. None. Victoria the Elder lies. The grave, my son, you know well enough. Now my daughter in the cells. They mean to heed my whole family. Rod is down to nothing. And you're pleased, bachelor? You feel like a winner. Capella's in a cell. I didn't know. She took the blame on herself, but it wasn't her. It was me. The bad father, it seems. I brought misfortune down on both my children. You sit here lamenting, and it never occurred to you to surrender in Capella's stead if she isn't to blame? You don't understand. They'd only let me be there, but they're tormenting me on purpose. Leave me, bachelor, just leave me be. Cruel indeed. I don't like Big Vlad hugely, but I also don't think he deserves the mistreatment that he sometimes gets. He's a shithead in many ways. He's a bastard. He is an oligarch.
Всюду вещи.
But is he a bastard? Completely? Like, how much is his own greed and how much is what he's been forced into? It's hard to always tell. I am generally of the opinion that I think Vlad the Younger is probably the more redeemable of the two. I also don't think ultimately anything would change under the rule of Big Vlad, whereas I think it could under Vlad the Younger. Either way, to the prisons. I knew I've been trying to get the sequence to work for quite some time, as you may be able to tell. It just keeps breaking, but now unbroken. Hello.
Возьмем коробку, аккуратно откроем и подведем итог.
Leave.
I know what you came for. You won't achieve a thing. Go.
Why did they seize you? Who gave the order?
Nobody. I walked in and gave myself up as soon as I learned of the slaughter at the station. Somebody has to answer for the blood that was spilled, and that responsibility is mine.
What responsibility? Your father? What about him?
Father tried to explain it to them, but I forbade them.
Explain what?
When the army first arrived, they asked Father about supplies. It was still Father then. Well, his last big affair before he handed the inheritance to me. Father told them plainly there was no fresh meat. The town is exhausted. Nearly all of the livestock was slaughtered and eaten in the first 5 days. The soldiers wouldn't listen, so he ordered that they be issued whatever was left, if they demanded more.
So... I'll tell Block that you're not to blame. He'll order you released.
No, I forbid it. I must stay. Who will answer in penance for the people who were killed? Our people from the Bull Project. The Olgimskis are one tree with many branches. In that lies our immortality. Don't try to free me. Father will die here, and I will live.
Better ask your father this, that he can live with his daughter going to jail for him?
Father only looks big and strong. I know better. He's brittle, and he's run his health into the ground. There's hardly any strength left in him. This prison will break him. It won't break me. I'll endure, and I forbid you to question that.
My doubt is elsewhere. Was there really nothing to give the soldiers to eat? Couldn't the bloodshed at the station be prevented somehow?
I learned everything before I let them lock me in a cell. The soldiers were supposed to live on army rations, but the very first night they arrived, the rations were stolen, every last bit. Yesterday we delivered the last of that good meat. Today they were given rotten meat, and blood was spilled.
You helped me a great deal. The rations, that's the key. If the rations hadn't been stolen, none of this would have happened. Well, we all know who the thieves in these towns are. Let's go find Grief. This quest might be a hiding to nothing, but we'll give it a bash. At least we'll try. Okay, right. There's probably something to be done with this. I wonder if I unlock enough of these quests that I can find out what the hell's going on here. So far, it's given me nothing. I've had no idea at all. I'm gonna go and see if I can maybe try and find out. We'll try one more time. If the door's still locked, the door's still locked. There must be something we can do, though. Okay. One more time. Once more with feeling. Oh boy. A tricky game at times. But, you know, I love my jank. Still locked. I wonder if that's got something to do with it. I doubt it, but maybe the vaccine does change something? Maybe it has to be a plagued house in order for it to work. Yes, I suspect so, actually. Maybe we'll try again with plague. We'll just undo some of our quarantine measures. Try it again, see if that changes anything. I think that might be probably the best shout. But of course, we'll mess around first. We'll see if we can just sort out Griff's problems first. There you are.
Купил, нашел. Еле ушел. Сдачи давали, да не догнали.
Well, look who's stirring up our muddy waters. Dankovsky. How do you know I was back? Or have you been checking every day? Where'd you come back from? Don't tell me that you've been smuggling supplies, breaking quarantine. Nothing like that. I just got tired of sitting around in an old man Isidore's house. Wanted to have a bit of fun before the end. See my people, settle back into my old stomping grounds. Might not get another chance. You're suspiciously cheerful, Grief. What happened? He who mopes gets no hopes. I had some difficulties of a certain nature, but they resolved themselves in an unexpected way. As they say, the wolves are fed, the sheep are fed, and the people in the town are fed. Beautiful. Except the soldiers are starving because someone tried to feed them rotten meat this morning. Serves them right. They barge in here, shove their rifles in our faces, drain the town supplies, think they're in charge. Let them know their place, the mongrels. You stole the rations from the army supplies. Do you even understand what you've done? Theft is when you leave traces, but if it vanished without a trace, that's sorcery. Lost in one place, gained in another, and somewhere people are sitting well fed. You follow? Didn't you hear the soldiers firing their cannons? They're threatening the town because they've got nothing to eat. Don't pin the army's sins on me. I'm feeding the people of this town. As for the soldiers, I couldn't care less. They're just causing petty trouble. They won't seriously turn against their general. Feeding people for free? Because of you, innocent people died. And old Gimski's daughter is now sitting in a cell. So what? Did I shoot them? Lock her up? You want to sit on every chair at once, but there isn't enough food in town. Someone has to go hungry. The soldiers or the town. And I say let it be them. The soldiers arrived the day before yesterday, and that same night, apparently, you blessed them with your... I mean, you are right, but you blessed them with your gift. From what? You planning to rat me out? Go ahead. Want me to give you the time and place, or will you sniff it out yourself? On the contrary, I'm happy to make a deal with you, so you came back from Isidore's house today. Okay, so we're going to do something that's probably going to be incredibly stupid. Which is attempt this somewhat broken quest. Back to day 9. Let's give it a bash. Oh no. Okay, the Lara Rabble murder we have to leave be. Right. The food theft. Let's go and deal with that, shall we? Maybe it'll work, maybe it won't. Who knows? There is a pathway to do this. It's just going to be rather tricky. And it's probably going to eat a huge amount of amalgam, is my guess, given that we have to go back and forth between days in order for this to trigger properly. But hey, at least the plague's minimized everywhere. Will this be a significant issue? I don't know. I would like to complete this as much as possible and have the options of, like... how best to put it? Once we get to day 12, I would like to have the best possible set of options as to what to do, because that is going to be the end game. I know we have had several endings already, the escape ending and the locked in the study forever ending.
Шутник-покойник. Помер во вторник, а в среду встал, да корову украл.
Dankovsky, come and make yourself comfortable. Can't even say that. I'm a guest here myself, obviously, and a low-lying one too, so apologies, but don't expect a set table for two and samovar.
Let's get to the chase. You're looking to steal army rations. Don't Wow, our friendly chat skipped its tender youth as a spat and blossomed straight into full-grown verbal stabbing match. So I gotta tell you this. Big city cobbler, keep to your last. Don't poke your nose into others' business or you might find yourself in a where's my nose situation. My people want to eat. Who's gonna feed them? You? Listen to me, I will give you provisions from the emergency command reserves, just leave the army alone. What do you say? Gee, I'm surprised. You know what, my friend? I'll say yes to that, I will. Just like that. Why do I bite the hand that feeds me? Not that your food will last as long, of course. Then again, show me someone around here who's planning to live long. What to eat next week is a bridge we'll cross when we get there. If we'll get there. Goodbye. Okay. Fine. I've got plenty of rations spare for us, so that's okay. That's okay. Right. Okay. Did that work? Let's just have a think on this. Should we go directly back to day 11, or should we try on day 10 as well, just in case? I know that there's going to be trickiness in this. I'm going to do some experimentation. Okay. Given that I know how this game tends to operate, we're going to try going to day 10, because I have a feeling something's going to happen with this. To our benefactor Daniil, I'm an honest man, so I'll say it straight. I don't intend to keep our agreement. No time for jokes when your stomach's empty. Don't hold it against me. Sleep soundly. Though the riches I've acquired aren't great, a wise storekeeper can feed the people with 3 little fish. Unlike the command rats, I don't waste bread on the wind and won't pass a morsel by a hungry mouth. With all gratitude. Grief. Okay. What do I do with this? Okay, so... Right, which one was it? This one? This one? Okay, fine. It's just a waste of my amalgam. Okay, well, let me have a think. See if there's anything else we can do today. We'll do some experimentation again. After further experimentation... Nope. Nope, I just had to come to day 10 to pick up the note. Nothing else could happen. Now back to day 11. This is a quest designed to just suck amalgam out of you. But we'll give it a try. There's that whole sometimes non-action is better than action thing, I suppose. Oh well. There's a lot of other... Right, what are the oh my god! Did the other quests break again? No. Fortunately not this time. Okay, that one's done. We're all done. Oh shit, I should have broken that node. Let's Right, let's try this again. We're gonna go and speak to Grief again. See if we can maybe undo this. I hope this doesn't time into a big major knot.
Как будто вещи живут.
There's every chance that this could kill Grief.
Слишком у вас нервы натянуты. Тишины бы.
Alright. try this again. Oh. What is that in there? I don't know what it is. It's gonna bug me. It's gonna bug me until I can figure out what that quest is supposed to be. Oh well. Today, if we burn a lot of amalgam on this, it's not the worst thing in the world. We do have options. We have mirrors that I've been taking note of where they all are. Alright then.
Эх, раскумарить бы тут огоньку да пожарче.
Fine. Okay. But we already know. That just went exactly the same. That didn't change anything. Nothing changed from this. I need to think some more. Alright. I see no easy way out of this. Well, they're like Capella's in that prison. I don't think she'll survive it. We bounce back again, I guess. We're gonna go break some of those mirrors. I'll be right back. One, and another one, and another, and another, and again.
Дурных примет не бывает.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Как будто вещи живут. Кипит, трещит, скрипит, живет.
Alright, back we go again, now that we've got a relatively full plate of amalgam. Back to day 9, I guess. See you then. Okay, so this time it takes me to General Block to warn him, given that Griff can't be trusted. Seems sensible enough, you know? I mean, I suspect they're gonna probably kill him, but, you know, whatever. I don't want him to die, and I do think that he's probably a better bet. But at the moment, the army have got the full run of the town.
Всё. Я скоро сломаюсь.
Keep it brief. Time in this town seems to bleed away through shell holes. I regret to inform you, General, that the townsfolk are not unanimously pleased with the presence of the military and trouble is brewing. You're timely and direct. Officer material, really. I'm listening. The town is being ravaged by a plague and as a consequence, hunger. There is a conspiracy to steal the soldiers' rations. What are you suggesting, Dankovsky? Should I dispatch some soldiers to deal with it? It'd be a sensible decision, from your point of view. Now, step into my shoes. Every man counts, and this town is like a powder magazine set ablaze at several points. I'm trying to show you where this blaze has gotten dangerously close to the fuse. You should tighten security around your food storage, General, before it's too late. Well, let's turn this around. You hold some sway in this town, do you not? Can you suggest a course of action? If not, can you please go back to being direct? Tell me. Who, what, when? I want names. I cannot trust rumors. I have to know what I'm preparing for exactly. I can provide your contingent with extra rations. Even if you don't prevent the theft, the soldiers won't go hungry. So it'd be very noble of you. Anything else? I can't give you names. Well, then I can't rely on your information, though I will file your report. You sure you got nothing to add? I don't want to rat out grief. Nothing else to say. In this case, good day to you. Thank you for taking keen interest in my men's well-being. They didn't make you head of emergency office for nothing. You see the whole picture. I hope that this discussion helps. Well, I guess we'll see tomorrow where those consequences lie.
Город шурчит.
Good luck to us. Do you think this is going to be enough? Or is this just a waste? I swear to God, if grief gives me another note on my desk this morning that says that, like, he's stolen everything again. He stole everything again! Capital friend, I don't know how things work in your faraway kingdom, but here we don't squander patient rations and army mugs. Though you're not a local, so your mistakes are forgivable. Good to have friends. 100 united marmots can gnaw down one bull. I covered up your blunder. Sleep soundly. Patient rations will go where they should. Army ones too. I'll see to it. Your friend Grief. I gave you rations, Grief. I was handing out rations daily. Asshole. Okay, do I have to... How much amalgam is this going to cost me to try and cover up Grief's blunder? I need to have a think. Do I have to go back again? Undo it? Put him in the prison? Shit. Okay. It's still broken then, so we have to go back. I still have the white vaccine. It's not impossible to come back from this. Bastard. Okay, fine. Griff, you forced my hand. Little bastard. This is gonna kill him. Right, like... If I rat him out to the military, they're going to lynch him.
Слишком у вас нервы натянуты. Как будто вещи живут.
Shit. Alright, well, let's see how this goes. Inevitably badly, I'm sure. Did I break that quest node? I didn't. I'm losing concentration. Ah, grief, it's gonna be the fucking death of me. Asshole. Can't believe he's such an asshole. Anyway, we need to redo this day, or break the node. I'm gonna break the node. Why did I even loot it? I was just gonna break the node. I'm an idiot. Right. Node broken. Right, let's rat him out. I really don't want to, but I think that if I don't, the army are going to shell the town. I can't let that happen. That will be everyone. And they might evacuate, but like we'll end up with a pretty rough ending. Oh dear. Well, let's keep going, eh? I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Grief, you just had to not be an asshole for 2 seconds. I understand you think you've got hungry mouths to feed, but also I think you profiteered.
Все. Я скоро сломаюсь.
Fine. It's Grief. The warehouse manager. In this case, good day to you. Thank you for taking a keen interest in my men's well-being. Didn't make you out of the emergency office for nothing. You see the whole picture. I hope that this discussion helps. Why am I leaving? I can just use the clock here. Day 10. Let's go. I'm tired. You've ate my amalgam. You've ate so much of my amalgam for this bloody quest. Right. Go on then. Mr. Dankovsky, Your Honor, we're simple folk, we write as best we can. Don't take it as impudence. We bow to you and thank you heartily for your wise counsel. Our life knows no satiety. Sorry, my fucking sight reading is beginning to go as well. Fucking hell. There's not enough bread. You've lunch at noon, a bit of supper, in the morning you're always gnawing your sleeve till lunch. If not for you, we'll all have starved. That's a fact. We're writing you. The thieves would have dragged everything off, nothing would have been left. We scared them so they wouldn't fight, then for the wall. Your town will only breathe easier. We bow from white face to grey earth. Wish for you what you ask of God. Farewell, soldiers from the 4th Division.
Кипит, трещит, скрипит, живет. Я забыл, что мира так много.
All right. Okay. We're running real low. We're running real low. I should have fixed the I didn't fix something there. Okay, go on. Where is it? Where is it? Oh, we just have to start the day and wait for the cannons to fire, or not fire. Sorry, I'm getting quite stressed. I really should really should fix this up, shouldn't I? Sometimes little rituals like this just help your mind stay at ease. Well, I hear no cannon fire.
Как будто вещи живут.
So I assume we won. All things considered, the losses aren't too heavy. I guess. I'm just... I need a moment. I'm not convincing myself with this one. Fuck me. Well, I guess we were successful, because now the army's calm. Everything's looking okay, actually. No one's fired on anyone, as far as I can see. Certainly no one threatened to shell the town. The humanitarian crisis here was averted. So I guess all around success, hey? Kind of. I don't feel great about it. I don't feel great about it at all. Oh, well, I guess that's all that's left for it here is to,
Был один большой Данковский.
Стало
Стало много маленьких. Оптика. Зрение.
burned so much.
Их ответ живет в зеркалах.
Burned so much to do that one, but I think it's the only way that the town's not going to get shelled. Well, so it ends, I guess. So it ends. Thank you for joining. Next one will be the last, I think. Well, the next one's day 12 at least. See you then.